G'day guys, now I want to start this off by saying that I'm in no way, shape or form a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but I like to call it as it is. Now, I'm not sure if you've heard of this Oliver Anthony, who's put out a song pretty much speaking for the world and says a lot of things that, well, 100% of what he said is true. And not only does he speak for the Americans, I honestly think he speaks for everyone worldwide. You really need to listen to the song to understand what he's saying, and what he says is just spot on in every single way. Now, I did a video with it the other day, and I know I didn't do anything wrong where community guidelines are concerned. And also, it came through that the video had been muted because of copyright. Now, I don't get how there can be copyright when he turned down a $17 million record deal. So where's the copyright come from? All I can see is, because I can tell you right now, if you look in any other country where this song's out, like America and all that, it's still okay to duet, it's still okay to stitch, and it's still okay to be out there. But here in Australia, it's not, and it's been silenced. Come on. Like this little, I know it's only little and minute, and it's got nothing to do with likes or anything. It's got to do with the principle. We can't say or do what we feel in any way, shape or form, because this government is just, they're filthy grubs. I need to be very careful with what I say here, because I'll probably end up having the authorities knock on my door, because I've had a say. I've put out there what I think, in my opinion, is what's wrong with this country. Now, I love Australia in every way, shape or form, but the government are making it horrible. And I think we need to go back to the old ways, where we need to have farmers, someone that's lived a life as a working class man, who has an understanding of what it's like to live and work outside of a friggin' box, an office. Someone that knows what it's like to struggle and save and go through hard times to understand it, other than these pieces of shit that have been spoon-fed by mum and dad their whole life. And for that tiny little minute thing to be silenced is, in my eyes, a grub act. And I really don't like what they're doing. And the problem is, our kids, the future generations, have to adapt and grow up with this crap, especially where people that hurt or abuse children are protected. Protected! I'm speechless with that. And you know what's funny? Is things like this are never covered where the news is concerned. Channel 9, 7 and 10, right? They'll go cover old granny making the best scones in Australia. But where's the truth gone from them? Aren't they supposed to release the truth and, do some investigating to let us Australian people know what's actually going on in our backyard? Like, isn't that their job? And to the best of their knowledge, be 100% truthful? Like, they're just as much to blame as the government. And if they're going to do anything about something, I'm not saying this personally, but where freedom of speech is concerned, they need to back the Australian people, not back the government and do what they like and get a pat on the back. Good dog, good dog. It's just, this world is just turned to shit. And as he says in the songs, these tyrants, All they care about is filling their pockets full of money. That's all they care about. Dirty, filthy grubs. I'm not going to even say what I like to say at the end and sign off, because right now I'm not too impressed with where this world's going. And you know what annoys me the most is we are taught as children to trust and be open and honest with authorities, the government, and all of that stuff. I'm sorry, but how can I teach my child to trust and be open and honest with the government and authorities where they can't do that themselves? Like these prime ministers can't even trust who they work with because they're all too worried about overthrowing each other to get in so they can get the pension for life. Like, if we can't trust them within their own office because they're all backstabbing each other, what makes them think that we're going to trust them? Anyway, that's my opinion. Get it? Opinion. If you don't like it, scroll on. So anyway, have a good day.